this is William. I'm on to my next review. On this review, it would be the Bowen Designs Fantastic Four. Actually, the diorama of the Fantastic Four, the posters are similar to this comic. This comic right here premiered like around 1973. It was actually one of Marvel's Treasury Edition lines where they gave you like a large-size comic. It was basically a comic that had like a lot of already mostly reprinted old stories of adventures and other comics of that particular comic title. So mostly Marvel, they made some of most of their main characters, like the Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Thor, Hulk, etc. But actually Bowen, he's a big comic fan, and this is always one of his favorite pictures of the Fantastic Four. So he decided to make this diorama around this particular picture. So let's get to it. Okay, the first that came out in the statues was the Thing, Benjamin Grimm. Okay, actually this one right here, I got this at Chicago Comic Con, which Randy Bowen, he was at. He also had a stand. It was in like in 1999. This was an artist proof from him. There was signed and numbered as an artist proof. I'm not really that big on artist proofs as much. Generally they cost more, but it's okay every now and then maybe to have one. But at least in this particular instance, I sort of wanted a Thing as an artist proof because he's one of my more favorite characters. Okay, number 2 was the Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards in the line. And number 3, we have Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman. This was the half and half invisible at the lower part of her body, the legs, and feet. And then the 4th in the line, we have the total clear Invisible Woman, Sue Storm. Fifth in the series was Johnny Storm, the Human Torch. Okay, so what I would do, I would interconnect the pieces so you guys can get a general idea of how it goes. Okay, there we go. Okay, there was one more in addition that came out. It came out actually almost like 7 years later, and that was the She-Hulk, Jennifer Walters. Actually, she's the cousin of the Incredible Hulk. If some of you guys are not, really, big comic enthusiasts. She actually took over the spot of the Thing. The Thing had quit the Fantastic Four in one of the books, and so they needed a powerhouse to kind of back up their team, also acquire some strength. So they put out an advertisement. And Jennifer Walters, She-Hulk, she got the job. Okay, a few things about these statues I like to talk about, because it was the very first in statues that everyone else had copied. So Randy Bowen from Bowen Designs was the first to create a few of these things. First, the first one that came up with the interconnecting bases. Like this, or like a diorama type piece that clicks together by either 2 or more pieces. He was the very first. Second was the phasing. There's a lot of superheroes that have the ability to phase, like invisible or go into like a stealth mode. But the Sue Storm, this one, the half and half, was the very first to do the half and half phase. Okay, number 3, the Sue Storm total invisible figure. Randy Bowen was the first to do that also. There was no other figure before Bowen done his that the figure was totally invisible, with the exception of action figures. Okay, and number 5 would probably be the Human Torch. This flame A lot of the times in statues you may see guys with a lighted, hand like flames. It's more like a clear type plastic. It's colored, or either them shooting out a projectile. The statue did a few, Diamond, and a few other companies out there. But Bowen was the first one to really get that niche and done right. So that's one reason I'm not really into just one particular comic company, because a lot of other comic and movie type prop companies that make things like that, they offer a lot. And part of being a collector is having an open mind and collecting things from everybody. I'm basically not just a one person, sort of buyer, because I want to achieve myself out of something that could be made better or made differently than what a one staple company will do. Because no one has the major corner market on anything and does everything right. From my time in collecting, I definitely know that. Okay, well, the last in the series, I had to use maybe the CD case to kind of raise them up a little. Was the Dr. Doom figure. I love this because it also has his Leverian castle, more like a chariot, and it has the gargoyles around it, and he has the menacing pose. So what I do, I just put this behind them. Okay. So now I guess we get to our review. Get a close up so you guys can take a better look. Take a closer look at the base so you guys can see the detail of it. Okay guys, this is the Randy Bowen from Bowen Designs Fantastic Four diorama. Hope you enjoyed this piece, and I'll be seeing you on the next review.
Peace.